I'm just gonna start yapping here, I guess. I was watching a video by Minutes of Horror, and I love that channel, and I love Seconds of Horror. And I'm driving over to the next county over from where I live, and I feel like I just wanted to go ahead and just make my own opinion on what we're seeing here. So, it really seems like everybody's really picking up on what's going on. And it seems like critical thinking, like actually using your noodle, you're kind of like, you're not normal for doing that. Because normal is just go with the flow, you know, like a bag in the wind, you know, which in a way is not a bad thing. It kind of reminds me of the Yes Man. I think Jim Carrey did that. Was that the Yes Man by Jim Carrey, with Jim Carrey in it? You'd be surprised what comes your way just by saying yes, but at the same time, what you consider good may not actually be. So, you know, we live in this weird time where you almost have to make sure you seek the hardest path, because the easiest path most of the time is not good for you. And you're almost like, it's like a carrot on a stick. Like, it's just kind of leading you to your doom. And it's so easy. And there's so many quotes, you know, that can describe that same sentiment, you know, like the road to hell is wide, but the path to heaven is narrow, and, you know, camel passing through a needle, or whatever, all that stuff. So, the world's in a hurry. It's not going to slow down. Everybody's really wanting to improve everything all the time and never really happy with what's already there in front of them. We have completely inverted the gender roles. Now men, the average man, is completely bewildered by the slightest glimpse of a female that's even remotely attractive. And they cannot even function if a female is around them, whether they're attracted to them or not. It's really funny to watch. And what's even funnier to watch is when this isn't all women, but most women, if you don't pay attention to them at all, they lose their shit. And not outright, they don't make a big deal about it, but you can tell their vibe changes if you don't pay attention to them. And what I'm pretty much convinced of, other than the fact that gravity is still working and inertia and momentum, what I'm really convinced of is that most people are demons. Most people are demons. Most people are not only are they not trying to help your day or your life be any better, which is what you should be doing for everyone all the time, is trying to make their life a little better, I think, in my opinion. Because why not? Why not? So most people are not thinking that way. They're only thinking about themselves. And it's really unacceptable for the single people to be doing it, but I honestly, this is a wild take. This is a real wild take here, but I don't even think it's cool for the single moms to be doing it. Why are you walking around fully obsessed with yourself and afraid of everything? Like, you're screwed. You're screwed. You are absolutely screwed. You have been screwed. There's now a little screwlet because of how hard you got screwed. And the funniest part is you did it to yourself. And the only way that you think that you can make it any better is to focus only on yourself, because you think that you think it's everybody else that did it. It's not you, right? So you're just going to focus on yourself and only you, even though you're just literally a walking path of devastation. You destroy everything you touch and are near. The only people that are attracted to you are self-destructive, and they hate themselves, and they're simps, and they are ready to let you, the demon, destroy them. So we're at this weird time where it's like these women who need a good man, they really need it. They don't think they do. They don't think they do. They really, that's the last thing they'll admit, because, you know, who doesn't want to be a fucking single mom? So, you're never going to convince them. So we're just going to watch them hit rock bottom, and they're going to sit there. Some of them are attractive, even as a single mom. Some of them are attractive, but we're just gonna watch them crash and burn. It's kind of like watching the Titanic. You know, it's like you really wanted to be on the ship. It was a beautiful ship, and somehow even you found out that it was gonna crash, and you were kind of glad that you didn't get a ticket, but you were like, you know what, fuck it, I want to watch that fucking thing crash anyway. Fuck it. It's a pretty ass ship. Hate to see it. So anyway, beautiful day. Be safe.